about to go do a workout.
Adam, where are you taking us?
Taking you to what I'm going to affectionately call the bunker.
Oh.
Certainly not as pristine as your local gym, but we've got ourselves a little bit of a spot here, and we have some a little more real equipment for our emergency workout scenarios.
Yeah.
But you actually know more about how we got this stuff than I do. So tell me what's going on.
So Adam, you've been working out with our dad.
Yeah, that's
here
right.
At the gym, and since the gym's closed, my dad has been looking for ways to stay fit as well.
Yeah.
And we've been making things, but he decided that it was time to just purchase some stuff as well.
Yeah.
So he decided to clear out his wood room. He's been working hard clearing this all out.
That's why this is here. You know? That's why it looks a little beat up. Just for a moment. So we're working on it. I have to do a bit of design work, but we want to make our own power rack, right? That we can put. I mean, I think we're gonna move this out of here and put a few more mats in there. We're gonna just have a power rack set up there.
Well, you know where I want the power rack. I want it right underneath here for just
how's the light?
the most glorious squats. So, but Adam's going to be designing that power rack for us. So that'll be in a future video. Will be some of the design and us making it, so we can do squats. Should we start?
Yeah, let's get to it. I tried sumo deadlifts for the first time a few days ago. So I kind of want to practice that a little bit. So the sumo squat, or sorry, sumo deadlift.
Yeah. First I'll show a conventional deadlift, as I know it. I'm not a professional at this, so
right.
I just, through what I've watched and through what people have explained to me, I always line up, it's about shoulder width apart, and then feet facing forward, and your hands are on the outside of your legs when you lift. So conventional versus a sumo, like now when I go sumo stance, I spread my legs out and my hands are on the inside.
Right, so if you go down to grasp the bar.
So if I go down to grasp, my back is just already so much straighter.
Yeah.
And so it just takes a lot of the pressure off of there.
Right in the legs.
It's all the power to the legs. And for me, it just feels so much better.
Yeah, so I was saying it to actually, the day I tried it, I felt the same way. It felt a little more natural to me.
Yeah.
So I do wonder if like different people's physiology, like, you know, people have different ratios of length to legs and arms and all that kind of stuff. For different people, it might not feel as nice as traditional. Like, it's all probably up in the air, right? But for me, it's totally been fun to experiment with this.
Nice. So Adam, why do you have a harder time with conventional versus sumo?
I think, honestly, it's a bit of a mental game for me. So there's two spots that are always a problem. The first is, almost you could call it the timing. You kind of want to have the travel of the bar as straight as possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
In doing so, I sometimes feel like I have to rush to move my knees out of the way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not careful, I'll either move my knees too quick and throw off my balance.
Yeah.
Or kind of actually want to subconsciously swing the bar forward.
Yeah.
And when that happens, I feel like with more weight on there, especially, you end up with too much pressure on your back. So the second problem I face then is here, right? The mental game of being afraid of bad form and hurting my back always messed me up.
Yeah.
So I think about it so much that I end up doing this and actually, you know, curling way too much.
So sumo, do you find it easier to keep in line with you on that track.
Yeah, I also think, I mean, if I have to say it, I think the actual travel, like the total distance I have to move the bar is actually technically lower.
Oh, it is. It definitely is.
I'm not using as much total energy.
Yes.
Because the total travel is shorter, which I'm not going to complain about, honestly.
No, yeah. Let's load it up a bit heavier and continue with some lifting. I want to find a way to strap some of these on there. Adam, what do you got there?
So we pulled the danger rope out of retirement. So I have an idea. We're gonna cut it a little short and do a square knot. Tie some loops like this. May as well just make one and show you what I'm gonna do. But we're kind of use it as a saddle.
To hang?
Yeah, just to hang the dumbbells on the end of the barbell. It might work. Stability problems maybe come into effect here.
Just don't swing your deadlift.
Just be stable, and you won't have any problems. So they slipped immediately.
Yeah. Danger rope has failed us again. It kept on, the knot kept on slipping and touching the ground.
Yeah.
So instead we're just gonna zip tie.
We're gonna zip tie the bad boy on there. Whoa. It snapped right off.
So we're getting smarter as we go along.
Well, I don't know. We're getting more desperate, that's for sure. Passed the kick test. I'm not feeling confident. I need a moment.
Yes, yeah. Go. Yes. Have you done that with this weight before?
I don't think so. Certainly not with the 45 dumbbells taped to the side.
Nice.
Okay, that felt all right. A little sloppy, but I know I can do it now.
You can do it. All right, another one?
I'll go for one more, I think.
Yeah.
And then I wanna go a little lighter and be a little more conscious of my form.
Okay.
It doesn't matter how much weight it is. If I'm ready mentally for it, then I'm ready.
I feel okay.
Okay, nice.
It's a decent weight for me. I'm not sure. I'll have to look later what my max is.
This could be a PR.
It might be. Nice. So I swapped out the 45 for 22 and a half here. I was needing to go down a little bit. I'm pretty gassed right now, which is fine. Still want to try to push a little weight yet.
All right, let's do some rows.
Let's do it.
Same weight.
Same way. Calm down, man. We really like making these videos, and we hope you like watching them. If you do, leave a like, give us a comment, maybe even subscribe. You know the drill.
I got the last set.
Come on!
I forgot to hit record.
Thanks, man.